kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pulls it, fired complete. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
When you're QB sneaking as a quarterback, you got to make a decision. You're going right or you're going left, and that's all predetermined based on how the defensive line lines up. Nice decision there by the quarterback.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Watts. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The option look. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Norman. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches.
Turning it on! All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air on 2nd down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Goes to the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's the give off the left side. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to throw, it's Norman. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. On the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Quick handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. Gives it on the option. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Quickly complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. With jet sweep pass. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Back to pass, it's Duggan. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the air. It's Duggan. Looking to buy time. Hard-hitting tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quick completion on the outlet. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And here comes the punt team. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Got the first down and more. There he goes. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Norman. There's a hit. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snags it over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They bring the punter onto the field now. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. The lone back's got it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. With the catch, it's Green. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Now on the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Simmons. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Ends it off on the counter. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Watts. Oh, and a move. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down.
And that is another first down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Breaks into the open. And they're able to make the tackle.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the right. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Dropping back, it's Duggan. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field.
Illegal blocking back.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Right back to him on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Scanning the field, it's Duggan. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll try it again. Gets it past the marker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The big fullback's got it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Trying play action. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the handoff. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking downfield, it's Norman. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Turning it on! And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking to pass. It's Norman. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it, and I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
They'll run this play from the pistol. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Gain of 18. And that's up.
On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. They bring the punter onto the field now. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Rushes on him. Took a shot as he threw.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Watts. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Dropping back, it's Norman. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Watts. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield. It's Norman. Finds the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Pulls it in. It's Watts. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Grabbed behind the line. It's Watts. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
4th down coming up.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. There he goes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's the first down.
Looking for a crease. It's Watts. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
2nd down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Wants to throw. It's Duggan. Right down the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Off play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's an interesting call going play action on 3rd and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. To throw, it's Norman. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. This time on target. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Quarterback on the keeper. Slithers into space. Lots of room to run. Touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And that's a first down.
They'll give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.